leader and covers 17 sports in over 170 schools. At HSSN, you'll find the latest in high school sports news, live and archive broadcasts, scores, standings, and much more. Trib Live High School Sports Network, your high school sports leader. All season, every season.
A pleasant good afternoon from Cow's Lily Field here in California, on the campus, not on the campus, just off the campus of the newly named Penn West University Cal. We have the Class 5A softball championship here this afternoon between the Trinity Hillers and the Armstrong Riverhawks. Good afternoon, I'm Jaron Steele, and I'm happy to bring it to you alongside Tyler Polk. Tyler, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. We got a great matchup between these two teams, one of the best softball programs since we've come out of the pandemic in Armstrong, and meanwhile Trinity, always a strong program, finally back in the championship game.
Third consecutive year that Armstrong has played in the WPIAL championship. They had some heroics last year from Jenna Klontz, who hit a walk-off home run to defeat Penn Trafford in the championship game 6-5. That was a throw. I had the pleasure of calling that game alongside Bob Orquist, and it was funny. We were in between innings. We were talking off air about how cool it would be if there would be a walk-off home run, and then the first batter that came up hit it. So that was pretty cool. And now they're looking to go back-to-back. But as you said, a Trinity team that earned its way here, Tyler. You had the semifinal game with Shaler. They battled against a really good freshman starting pitcher and came out on top.
Yeah, Bree Basiljevac of Shaler had 16 strikeouts against Trinity, and credit to them, but they were able to get the long ball going regardless. They got a home run to center field. They managed to get out to a 4-0 lead before Shaler came back, and they fought off a lot of high water moments, but they were able to work on that and make it back here to Penn West.
And you also had the Armstrong game before that, and boy, what an offense they have. 1 through 9, everybody can hit on this team.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, they'll do whatever it takes. If one has to sacrifice, there's no boo-hoo faces or anything like that. They say whatever's needed to win, and that's really been a difference for a program whose most wins before the pandemic was 8. Yeah. They have won 60 games in the last 3 years coming into today.
Yeah, the merger of Ford City and Katanning became Armstrong just before couple years before the pandemic happened. And then like you said, on the other side of it, they've been a machine. A lot of these girls have been playing that entire time too, like Cameron Sprankle, the starting pitcher, and Jenna Klontz, Emma Smerick, Emma Paul. All these girls are well seasoned when it comes to playing in big games, and it showed it when they played that upstart South Fayette team in the semifinals, beat them 12-2, and it was Jenna Klontz 4-for-4, double home run, 4 runs driven in. You had Emma Paul homering, Isabella Afferton and Shelby Cloak also brought in 2 runs. Cameron Sprankle 2-for-2 with a double and an RBI. Everybody contributed up and down the lineup. And for Trinity, they're going to turn to their senior pitcher, Taylor Dunn, and she's been really good this year. 1.27 earned run average for the senior who's headed to play her college softball at Washington and Jefferson College.
Yeah, 17-2 with an ERA, a sparkling one of 1.27, 82 strikeouts, just unreal numbers with it. There wasn't much strikeouts that last game against Shaler, but she was able to get her defense involved. She was influencing ground balls, and this defense made few mistakes out there, and that was the key against Shaler.
Armstrong looking for their second consecutive. Trinity looking for their first softball championship in the district. In a moment, we're going to turn it over to the PA announcer for the starting lineups for today's game. But before we do that, we'll tell you that Armstrong's path here, they defeated Upper St. Clair 10-0 in the first round, 5-3 win over Thomas Jefferson in the quarterfinals, and as we mentioned, 12-2 win over South Fayette in the semis. Trinity 3-2 over Penn Trafford in the first round, 13-3 over number 6 Latrobe in the quarters, and that 5-4 win over number 2 Shaler in the semifinals. Okay, I think at
Good
this
afternoon.
time we
Welcome to
will
Holyfield
turn it
today's
over to our
WPIAL Class 5A
PA
softball
announcer who's going to
championship
give
game
us today's
between
starting
the Trinity
lineups.
Hillers and the Armstrong Riverhawks. Now let's meet the starting lineups. First for the visitors in this game, the Trinity Hillers. Leading off, it'll be the center fielder, number 10, Amber Morgan. Hitting second at first base, number 20, Addison Agnew. Batting third, the shortstop, number 31, Hannah Suhosky. Hitting fourth at third base, number 7, Madison Argo. Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 12, Riley Hoy. Batting sixth, doing the catching, number 21, Miranda Reinhardt. Batting seventh at second base, number 14, Christina Bozick. Hitting eighth, the DP, number 16, Finley Hahn. And batting ninth, the pitcher, number 17, Taylor Dunn. The left fielder will be number 1, Riley Vienick. And now the starting lineup for the home team in this game, the Armstrong Riverhawks. Leading off in right field, number 4, Emma Smirik. Batting second, the shortstop, number 5, Emma Paul. Hitting third, the catcher, number 14, Isabella Atherton. Batting fourth in left field, number 25, Jenna Klontz. Hitting fifth, the first baseman, number 9, Jesse Pugh. Hitting sixth at third base, number 12, Shelby Cloak. Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 16, Cassidy Adams. Hitting eighth at second base, number 20, Jordan Klingensmith. And batting ninth, doing the pitching, number 27, Cameron Sprankle. At this time, we ask that you please rise and gentlemen, remove your caps for the playing of the Star-Spangled Banner.
You could hear Trinity with a nice cheer as they head into the dugout. They're ready to go, fired up for this championship game. We'll go through the lineup real quick just in case you didn't hear it. Amber Morgan leads off, followed by Addie Agnew. Hannah Suhowski hits third, Maddie Argo fourth, Riley Hoy fifth, Miranda Reinhardt sixth, Christina Bozek seventh, Finley Hahn hits eighth, and Taylor Dunn rounds out the order. Tyler, you have the umpires for today's game?
Yes, I do. Home plate umpire is Eric Fellick. First base, Timothy Mahoney. Second base, John Clayton. And third base, Tim Zola.
Eric Felak, I don't know if you know this, Tyler. It's a little trivia for you. He used to be a photographer for the Trib, retired, and now he's he's continued his love for being a softball umpire, but he was a long-time photographer down at the Valley News Dispatch of the Trib, so cool to see him here today calling the balls and strikes. quickly go over the defense for Armstrong. Isabel Atherton is behind the plate. Jesse Pugh at first. Jordan Klingingsmith is at second. Shelby Cloak at third. Emma Paul at short. Jenna Klontz in left. Cassidy Adams in center. Emma Smerick is the right fielder for the defending 5A champions. Here comes the left-handed hitting Amber Morgan to start today's contest. And she hits the first ball fair down the third base line around first and heading into second. She'll slide in safely. Amber Morgan gets us going with a bang, a leadoff double.
Yeah, that's the way to set it off. First pitch you see of this entire game, you hit it well down the left field line. What a start for Trinity.
Addie Agnew will hit second for Trinity, and she's got a runner at second to start her day. Sprankle delivers upstairs for a ball. Now, looks like Cameron's going to do a little maintenance on the landing spot. And time was called at home plate. 1 ball, no strike pitch. Chopped foul on the third base side. Thanks to Randy Gordon and crew for providing the visuals here today. And Randy's producing behind us, doing a great job. Doing all three. We only got 2. He's got all 3 today.
Best of the business he is.
That's right. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bunt attempt pulled back, and the pitch is rolled a ball. Of course, Jess Leva worked hard the last couple of days at baseball, producing for us, did a great job as well. She's getting ready for the Hall of Fame ceremony tomorrow night. Setting up for that. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. A bunt. It's laid down perfectly. The throw to first is in time to get her. Sacrifice hit 1-3. And Morgan moves up to third. That was a close play at first, but well done by Pugh, having to reach towards where the runner was coming to snag that ball and get the out by a half a step. Now that turns it over to Hannah Suhowski. She pops the first pitch out onto the road behind us. Hannah will play at down the road, down 70 just a tad, Washington and Jefferson College. She comes in as a leading hitter at .438 with 7 home runs. She takes an off-speed pitch for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out and a runner at third. A big sea of white in center field here. A lot of Trinity supporters. The Armstrong orange in right. And I can understand that because that's where Jenna Klontz hit the home run last year out in right center into that sea of orange. 2 balls, 1 strike. Sprankle gets on the rubber. Here's the pitch. A little weak grounder to shortstop. They'll come home with it. The throw is going to be in time. Well done by Emma Paul. They cut down Morgan 6-2. Suhowski heads to first on the fielder's choice, but everything was done great there by Emma Paul. She fielded it cleanly, made her decision, and went with it and threw a perfect strike to home plate to get the out.
Yeah, that's just tough going for Amber Morgan. I mean, that was about as perfect as you wanted. Infield was in, and they knew the plan.
Emma Paul fires home to get the out. Maddie Argo now with 2 outs and a runner on. Off-speed pitch is hit over foul on the first base side. I told him I'd do this, so I will as soon as I find my roster for Trinity. Assistant coach Ryan DeLoya, he was the one who gave me all the info here today. And he said, he was joking. He said, you give me a shout out on the air for that. And I said, there's no jokes here. We're going to give you a shout out because you helped us out.
Yeah, sending me the email for the lineup, the projected lineup, of course, We always appreciate that.
1 ball, 1 strike pitch is fouled out of play towards the first base side media area. Of course, Sean Gray, the head coach for the Hillers. And then on the other side, Keith Schaefer in his first year as the head coach, but he's been with the program for several years. He took over for Coach Doug Flanders, led the Riverhawks to a championship. That's high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Riverhawks have also been in the state championship game 2 years in a row. The 2-2 with 2 outs is a bouncer in. Atherton with a good block keeps the runner at first base. I think I mentioned this on the air last year. Atherton has the best catcher's mask in the league in the entire WPIAL, and it has to do with the back of it as this ball's fouled off. She's got a softball on the back of her face mask. I thought that was a nice touch. I saw a young lady this year with softball shoes too, which I thought was really cool. That they're yellow with the little red lace going through them. I gotta love that little accent of character here. As this ball's hit well, but well foul as it goes into the trees. No one's gonna get that ball.
Not at all. But yeah, it's rare that you see softball catcher's masks have art on it. I'm used to baseball where it used to be just a plain white black mask.
Yeah,
glad they're putting some personality into it now.
I love it. It's great. And there's another 3-2. That's ball 4. So Matty Argo works a 2-out walk. That will allow Sahowski to head to second. 2 runners on with 2 outs for Riley Hoy.
Next up, right fielder, number 12, Riley Hoy.
It's a good opportunity for Trinity here early. They already had a runner at third with 1 out, but an excellent play by the shortstop, Emma Paul, to fire home and get the out. Also give credit to Atherton laying down the tag. This ball is hit well into the gap, high and deep, and it is gone! A 3-run home run for Riley Hoy, and Trinity strikes first. They lead 3-0.
Dream start for Trinity. Yes, a runner got gunned down at home. But what an opportunity there at the plate. Hoy just saw it well. Looked like it was a rise ball. She just took that one over the fence.
High-scoring affair. Strike called. Usually at this time of the year, Tyler, we talk about it on the baseball side, but it also applies to the softball side. Pitching usually gets you here, but these two teams have some really, really good hitters. Ground ball to shortstop. Emma Paul throws on to Jesse Pugh to retire the side. 3 runs come in to score on 2 hits. There's no errors, and there was no one left on base. Well, let's let you know that our coverage today is presented by First National Bank, and First National Bank is a proud corporate partner and the official bank of the WPIAL. With approximately 340 office locations across 7 states, FNB provides free financial education and resources to high school students. You can learn more about financial education by visiting our website at www.fnb-online/learn. FNB, member FDIC.
And we thank First National Bank for their coverage throughout all the champions over the course of the year. As we'll have the Trinity defensive alignment, left field Riley Vienick. In center, number 10, Amber Morgan. Right field, Riley Hoy, number 12. Third base, Madison Argo, number 7. Number 31, shortstop, Hannah Suhowski. Second base, number 14, Christina Bozek. First base, number 20, Addie Agnew. Catching is number 21, Miranda Reinhardt. And on the circle for Trinity is number 17, Taylor Dunn. 17-2 record this year.
It was really cool how they came out there. They all met starting pitcher Taylor Dunn at home plate and gave her a high five as they ran out onto the field. Let's quickly refresh your memory on the Armstrong batting order. Emma Smerick leads off. Emma Paul hits second. Isabella Atherton third. Jenna Clance is the cleanup hitter. Jessie Pugh hits fifth. Shelby Cloak sixth. Cassidy Adams seventh. Jordan Klingensmith eighth. And Cameron Sprankle is at the bottom of the order. A very formidable Armstrong Riverhawk lineup. This is game 2 of 3 today. We have game 3 as well, Tyler. We got Neshannock and Laurel, two rivals going at it for the 2A title here in a couple hours.
Yeah, we got a Lawrence County showdown, of course, with Union picking up the championship. There's already a new stat coming forward. 8 of the last 9 softball champions were from Lawrence County. They'll continue on no matter what.
The first right fielder, number 4, Emma Smerick.
Emma Smerick leads off for Armstrong, who's wearing the blue tops, white pants with blue pinstripes. Trinity in all white with blue letters and numerals. An aesthetically pleasing uniform game. As that is a strike call to start it off. Last game, it looked like an inter-squad scrimmage. You had two teams wearing white and red out there. Southmoreland and Avonworth both brought their home uniforms. Here's the 0-1. That's outside for a ball.
Yeah, I was coming in. I'm looking over. I'm like, okay, I know that both are red and white, but which team is which?
Yeah, right. That's what I said whenever I come in, too. I had to ask Bill Beckner who was who. Foul tip it. Home plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the top of the first, or bottom of the first inning. Excuse me. Great crowd on hand. The outfield is where everybody sits here pretty much except for media and WPIAL officials. Outside for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Smerick.
Well, there is one set of media out there that's
out
in the
Bob
field.
Gregg.
Yeah.
Bob Gregg, a man of the people amongst the people out there. Here's the 2-2. Check swing, pitches roll the ball, full count.
One thing with Armstrong is that they thrive with runners on base. That's where their offense really gets going.
The payoff is chopped to second, fielded well there, and the throw to first is in time from Bozak. What a nice start for Taylor Dunn on the hill, or actually in the circle. So used to doing baseball the last few days.
Number 5, Emma Paul.
Emma Paul now. Excellent basketball player for Armstrong, and equally good athlete and shortstop for this Riverhawks softball team.
Yeah, we'll be seeing her often if you're a member of the PAC Sports Network. She's going to St. Vincent to play basketball.
Takes a ball. Regardless of the outcome today.
Actually, correction, that's Olivia Yancey.
Yeah, she's only a junior.
Yeah.
So she's still got a little more time to. But regardless of the result today for both of these teams, they both will enter the state tournament next week. Strike call, 1 ball and 1 strike on Emma Paul. One. There's a strike. Dunn checks the wrist coach. She'll come home and get a foul ball straight back on the 1-2 offering. Armstrong dugout encouraging Emma Paul. Always good atmosphere for these championship games. This ball popped up on the infield. And the catch is made. Shielding her eyes from the sun was Maddie Argo. She makes the catch for out number 2.
Next up, catcher number 14, Isabella Atherton.
Here's Isabella Atherton, the catcher for the Riverhawks. headed to play her college softball at Gannon. And she takes a pitch for a ball. Gannon really recruited the WPIAL quite well this go-round.
Yeah, 3 coming off from Armstrong. In addition to Atherton, Jenna Klontz due up next, and Emma Smerick. And also for Burrow, Katie Armstrong. So you had 3 Armstrong players and Katie Armstrong.
And an Armstrong from Burrow. 1 ball, no strikes. This ball is hit pretty well to center field. Going back towards the wall and making the catch on the run is the center fielder Amber Morgan to retire the side. Atherton put a good charge into it, but it ends up being the third out. 1-2-3 go the Riverhawks. Through 1. We'll step aside here. It's Trinity 3, Armstrong nothing.
Need new tires in a hurry? SE Tire has your size tire in stock. Install today. Before you hit the open road, see the tire experts.
Okay. Welcome back here to Cal Lily Field. It's Christina Bozek who leads off.
Baseman, number 14, Christina Bozek.
Right-handed hitter for Trinity, who leads this thing 3-0 after a 3-run home run by Riley Hoy in the first inning. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bozek is headed to Central Connecticut, where she'll study human biology and pre-dental. There's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A lot of girls on this team headed to play softball elsewhere. A couple with W&J, Mercyhurst, Southern Illinois, Edwardsville, SIU Edwardsville, and then Pitt Greensburg. Pop up. And ranging over towards the line to make the catch is the second baseman, Klingensmith. 1 down in second.
That's a long way to go from your second base spot towards just past the first base line.
Absolutely. Good read and a good catch. Finley Hahn, the designated player now. Wears 16 for the Hillers. Located in Washington County, not too far from here, about a half-hour drive. Armstrong definitely had the longer hauls. This ball's hit up the middle, and it's past a diving Klingensmith for a base hit. Hit number 3 on the game for the Hillers. Ground ball up the middle. I live pretty close to Armstrong. I was about a half hour from Armstrong.
Next, the pitcher, number 17,
so I know that it took them a long time to get here, because it certainly did for me.
It took you a long time to get here.
Absolutely. Taylor Dunn at the plate. Foul tip held on to for strike 1. Here's the 0-1, a bunt, pulled it back. The pitch was high. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on first. A good bunt laid down. Sprankle fields and throws it away. The 1 runner is going to advance the third on the error. They throw home. So score that a sacrifice hit for Dunn. And then an E
back to the top of the order. Center
1
fielder,
that allows
Morgan.
Hahn to go from second to third. You good with that?
Yep, I got that one.
Courtesy
We're going to have a courtesy runner.
Number 9, Hannah Stedman.
Number 9, Hannah Stedman's going to run at first base for Taylor Dunn. And this turns us back to the top of the lineup. Amber Morgan doubled to start this game. Morgan is the Southern Illinois Edwardsville recruit. She'll study nursing there. Division I softball player.
Sean Gray saying, get ready to tag everything.
Yep.
Send it over to Hahn.
Yep, that's good coaching. Get ready to tag. Ball's in the air.
Morgan, speaking of balls in the air, had that really good catch in center field to end the inning against Armstrong. So now she's looking to create something just like that to get a run across.
0-1 delivery is outside for a ball.
I think that's what the expectation for Sprankle. She's trying to influence a ground ball, try to get a double play or at least one across to get it at home.
1-1 outside.
Pugh's also creeping up as well from her first base spot in case they opt for a bunt. And 2-1, that is a possibility, even if you're number one hitter.
And she'll chop it right back to Sprankle. Sprankle looks the runner over, but she doesn't throw it anywhere. And Morgan reaches first.
Dunn managed to make it over to second. In the meanwhile, I think there was just an expectation that third base was going to run. Finley Hahn just opted to stay back, and that put everything in a quandary for Sprankle.
You got to call that a single, right? Because
yes, that's a single. She just didn't make a play.
Did not throw the ball anywhere.
She made the catch. There's no error. It's nothing wrong in that situation. Just held on to it.
Just held on to it. That's strike one to Addie Agnew. This is a huge spot for Trinity. Already up 3-0. Only one out. Chance to really open up a big lead.
Still a regular depth for the infield for the most part.
Force at any base with the bases loaded. You'd imagine that if they do get a ground ball, the third baseman Cloak is playing a bit in, and so now is Pugh. They're coming home. If the ground ball hit to them, that pitch is low, ball 2. At third base is Hahn. Stedman, the courtesy runner, at second, and Morgan is at first. Check swing, pitch is low. 3 balls, 1. Oh, they called it a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. My apologies.
Yeah, Eric Fellick, he has that long strike call. You're waiting and you're going on bated breath, then he puts that fist up and you get the strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here is the offering from Sprankle. That's up for ball 3.
Certainly knows how to put the dramatics across for you.
No doubt. Nowhere to put her. The 3-2 is hit up the middle for a base hit. 1 run's in. Here comes another. The throw will be to third base. 2 runs are going to score. Moving up to second and sliding in safely is Addie Agnew. And it is now 5-0 Trinity.
What a start for the Hillers. They've shown no fear against this powerful Armstrong lineup, and that's just a knock out the middle. It's pitch to the middle, you hit it up the middle. What a play.
2-run single and an advancement on the throw to third for Agnew, and scoring on the play was Stedman and Hahn. So, man, like you said, what a start for Trinity, and this is going to draw a visit from Coach Schaefer to his entire infield.
Has to be one of the first times that Armstrong has been put in deep water, in no doubt. It's not something that you could get back in a few home runs. You have to do some work today.
Well, you got to stop the bleeding first, too, right? You got to keep it at 5, at least attempt to. If you're, I'm sure that's what Coach Schaefer, part of his message is just to settle down and execute. And we got plenty of at-bats to get back in this thing, but we can't keep falling too far behind. Already 5 runs down. What a start for the Hillers. Here's Hannah Sahowski. This is no easy task here either, with 2 runners on and 1 out. Zalski takes outside for a ball. She reached on a fielder's choice and scored in the first inning. We're in the top of the second right now, 5-0 in favor of Trinity. Strike called. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I don't think you had this on your bingo cards today.
Certainly a surprising start. This ball's hit well down towards the line and left, and that is a fair. Hold on. Foul ball. Foul ball.
Wow.
It is a foul ball, I do believe. Eric Felak come out right away and said foul.
He did this, and this is the second time that I seen this. Last week for against Trinity and Shaler, it was a foul ball down the left line in the extras, and Trinity just kept on running. It had everyone confused.
It had me confused there for a second. Plus, our vantage point is hard to see down the left field line, even though we are standing out here.
They're eager. Got to give their credit to them.
So now it's just a strike. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes on Sahalski. She fouls it off towards Tyler. No flinch.
That was more used to seeing it pop back right behind me a few times, so I was just looking, just wanted to follow the ball. Got to track it because we are in danger a little bit.
A little bit. We got a nice net here in front of us, though. That's outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Sahalski. That close to being 7-0.
Yeah, and that would have been a real shock to the system of everyone in the WPIAL.
2 balls, 2 strikes pop up over our heads and out of play. Good battle here from Sahalski. Trinity's come out, firing another foul ball.
Fellas over there will get another chance to get a foul ball as well. They already picked up the previous one.
Make it Cameron Sprankle work here. 2-2 again. Line drive up the middle. That's through out into center field. 1 runs in. Here comes another. The throw is going to be to the plate, but in standing up is Agnew. Morgan also scores, and it's a 2-run single for Hannah Sahalski. 7-0 Hillers.
Man, oh man. They couldn't get it down the left field line, so they take it up the middle one more time. Right down Route 43, and
I think Sprankle is going to be lifted here. Yep, we're going to have a pitching change.
It'll be number 26, Madison Baker.
Yep, Madison Baker will take over. Now, Sprankle at the moment is responsible for the runner at first base, but as you know in softball, sometimes they will bring the pitcher back in.
Yeah, still keep an eye out. They could put Sprankle back in with no issue. So we'll have that in.
Yeah, so we'll give you her line for now, but as I said, that's subject to change. She goes an inning and a third. 7 runs is what she's on her ledger now, but she's responsible for another runner on base. No strikeouts and 1 walk. There was also an error in this inning but I think that's an earned run because it was on a sacrifice and the runner reached base. And that runner would have scored regardless because of how many runs have come across this inning. So I don't.
Now pitching for Armstrong.
I'll have to
Number
think about that, whether or not there's a unearned run in there. Maddie Argo.
For Trinity, it's the third
She made it the base because of that. That would be an unearned run.
So I think she would have been safe on the sacrifice regardless. Then she threw the ball out over the first baseman's head. This ball's popped out of play by Argo. First one to meet Madison Baker. Madison is a junior. The one is hit to shortstop. Paul fumbles it, throws to first, and gets the out. Good recovery from Emma Paul for out number 2. Suhowski moves to second.
Need every bit of that recovery for that one. It just got caught up in the feet. She managed to stop it. Then it went behind her foot for a second. She picked it up and threw it over.
Riley Hoy hit a 3-run home run her last time up. Got a runner at second with 2 outs. And the first pitch is upstairs. Brings a collective whoa from the folks dressed in white. The 1-0. That's low and away. Hoy is the 8th Hiller to hit this inning. Two-0. Big cut, but a swing and a miss. Hoy shakes her head. As if to say, maybe I shouldn't have swung at that, or maybe I was just a little bit anxious. The 2-1 is high for ball 3.
Well, regardless, she's now in the hitter's count. And they've been able to get hits in 3-2, 2-1 as well.
Here's the 3-1. Popped up. In foul territory. Paul can't make the catch.
It's foul, and the ball bounced off her glove and into fair territory, but the catch was ruled in foul, so that's why the play's dead.
Yeah. It's
Trinity's about to run and make us go crazy one more time.
Yeah, that was easily a foul ball. And nothing to worry about there. Not like the last time whenever we were stretching our necks to look down the line. So it ends up being a 3-2 count with a runner at second. Here is the offering. It's swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But not before the Hillers score 4 runs on 4 hits. There was 1 error in the inning, and there was 1 left on base. Trinity 7, Armstrong nothing in the WPIAL Class 5A Championship. Our coverage presented by First National Bank. We'll be back with more in a moment on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Each quarter, In Community magazines deliver the latest school district and township news, as well as local stories about the people, places, and businesses in your neighborhood. With 31 magazines in the north, south, east, and west suburbs of Pittsburgh, In Community magazines has you covered. To learn more, visit icmags.com or call 724-942-0940. Again, it's icmags.com.
Bottom of the second here at Lilyfield, home of the Lady Vulcans of Cal. Right now it's home to the WPIAL softball championships in Tyler. We got a surprise on our hands here. The Hillers lead the top seed, Armstrong 7-0.
Yeah, but it always takes one to change your fortunes, and this could be it for Armstrong. Right now they're down but not out. It's early on.
Yeah, long way to go as Jenna Klontz will step in.
Of course, as you mentioned, Armstrong in orange down the right field line for that home run from Klontz.
Chopper to third base, fielded well. The throw to first in time from Argo to Agnew. And just like that, Klontz retired 5-3.
Not exactly what you wanted with that start, but remember with her, she had the walk-off last year.
Yep. hit it opposite field as Jesse Pugh steps in. Got to give credit to Taylor Dunn. She has been given a big lead, and she's coming out throwing strikes just like she did right there.
That's one thing that helped them out against Shaler. She's not much of a strikeout pitcher. She wants to get her defense working, but a lead is always when she's at her best.
Yeah, that's a ball 1-1. Yeah, I would say that most pitchers, when they're given a 7-run lead, feel comfortable, but there's always that, different type of pressure whenever, they start maybe getting some hits on you, and then all of a sudden you're looking at the scoreboard and you're hoping that that lead doesn't shrink. 1 ball, 2 strikes after that last offering. Three runs in the first, 4 in the second for Trinity. Here's the 1-2, chopped to third. Again, a nice throw across the diamond by Argo. And a 5-3 put out for the second out. A little infield practice for Argo this inning.
Next up, third baseman, number 12.
You want to know something? That'll be exactly what Trinity wants.
Oh, yeah.
Throw strikes, get the defense involved. Let's get this victory.
Yeah, no doubt. His Shelby Cloak is the next hitter. She grounds it foul over to third base. That one's outside for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to Shelby Cloak with 2 outs. And then she'll foul this one out of play. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. First strikeout for Dunn. They complete it. Reinhardt to Agnew. Strikeout 2-3 to retire the side. 1-2-3 inning. And we played 2 complete. It's 7-0 in favor of Trinity, and I'd like to let you know that First National Bank is a proud corporate partner and the official bank of the WPIAL with approximately 340 office locations across 7 states. FNB provides free financial education and resources to high school students. You can learn more about financial education by visiting our website at FNBonline.com/learn.
Keep Brian Hayes on the hot corner.
FNB, member FDIC. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Tyler Polk. He'll have innings 3, 4, and 5.
Bobblehead dates and more.
So who would have thought for Armstrong, a team that came into this final outscoring their opponents 27-5, would be down 7-0 through 3 innings. Armstrong coming into this game outscored their opponents in total 214-47.
Impressive start for the Hillers, and not only, like you said, 247 runs too, and 6 up, 6 down to start this game for Dunn.
Yeah, this is a team in Armstrong that their first game of the season they lost to, but it was to Hempfield, a champion. So they still got the heart for this. They're not done yet, but you want to make sure that there's some things being made soon, and a 1-2-3 inning can certainly help their cause as Baker steps in for her second inning of work. Her first pitch, bunt laid down by Reinhardt, but it rolls foul off the first base line for strike 1. Reinhardt committed to Washington and Jefferson to play softball. Part of a spring sports dynasty in the PAC. 0-1 count the pitch. Outside for a ball. Actually 1 run in total, 6 runs rather, and also their opponents by 1 run. The 1-2 called strike 3. Reinhardt is sat down.
2
That'll be
strikeouts.
the second strikeout for Madison Baker. Sprinkle, no strikeouts, her time up.
Second baseman, Christina
Yeah,
Bozek.
6 hits, no strikeouts, 1 walk, 7 runs.
So officially through an inning is Baker as she got the final 2 in the top of the second. Now Christina Bozek, her first time up, she popped out to second. Here's the pitch from Baker, and that's lined into right center for a base hit. Bozek aboard with 1 out. And this has been another time in which it's been first pitch swinging
Next
for
up,
them.
VP
I counted as
One.
Amber Morgan leading off the game, and then Riley Hoy, also the sac hit from Dunn.
Well, we're in the 3rd inning, and 8 of the 9 Trinity batters have reached base already. That tells a little bit of the story of how they've been so far.
First pitch to Finley Hahn is a ball, 1-0. Yeah, the aggressiveness at the plate. They attempted this against Shaler. I think they were more respecting Bria Basiljevac, but at times they were able to be aggressive at the plate. This is hit on the ground and it rolls past the shortstop Paul and into left field for a hit. Back-to-back singles as Hahn is aboard and Bozek moves to second with only 1 gone. Now Taylor Dunn, the pitcher, will come on.
Now batting the pitcher, Taylor Dunn.
Dunn so far allowing no earned runs. She took a shutout to the 5th inning against Greater Latrobe. First pitch from her is fouled back. 0-1's the count. And it's pitcher versus pitcher. And the second pitcher due up right now for Armstrong. 0-1 count with 1 out. On at first, Bozek at second. Dunn squares a bunt, and it just dies on the third base line, foul. But it spun for a minute on that line. You can see the divot from how much torque was on that bunt.
Well, yeah, I think it was foul from the beginning, but it was right, like you said, on that line. But the issue is that line, with that many runs have come across, has disappeared pretty much.
That was one of the issues with one of the runs being scored in the first softball game. The 0-2 is low for a ball. If you remember, a little controversy with the 4A championship game. Thought a runner from Montour was in safely, instead rolled out at the plate. Bell Vernon capturing their 5th championship. The 1-2 is high for a ball, 2-2. Union going back-to-back yesterday, defeating Carmichael's 10-8. And Hempfield still on top, back on top like they never left. Winning the championship, extending their best total in the WPIAL. The count's now 3-2. Payoff pitch for Baker is fouled away back. Count still 3-2. Winner of this game will face the 4th place team in District 3. That's Greencastle, Atrium, or Solanco. The loser faces Northern York or Mechanicsburg, the District 3 runner-up.
There's ball 4.
So Dunn's aboard on base. We'll see if they'll put a courtesy runner out for her. Everyone advances up. On now second. Bozek at third.
Here comes Stedman, who ran the last time. Hannah Stedman.
Stedman also got the
courtesy runner for Trinity.
Run across. That was the 5th run
Stedman.
For Trinity. And now we're back to the top of the order. They've gone back to the top in all 3 innings so far in this game, Trinity. And now Amber Morgan with the drive home. Another set of runs. 2-run single. Also scored herself. First pitch to Morgan is high and inside for a ball, 1-0. Bases loaded with one gone for the Hillers, looking for their first WPIAL championship. Healthy cut by Morgan, goes up high, swing and miss. 1-1's the count. Here's the 1-1. Outside for a ball, 1-2. And you get the feeling that Baker's pitching with caution as the top three are still on deck, potentially with Trinity. To 2-1 is a shallow pop. And able to make it back just in time was the courtesy runner Stedman as Morgan pops out the short, 2 away.
Next up, first baseman Addison Agnew.
Yeah, soft liner. Sometimes you'll get caught off base on those, but
yeah,
good read by Stedman to get back to the bag.
Good awareness by her, and now Addie Agnew steps in. 1 for 2, a single last time up. First pitch to her, ball 1-0. Agnew's committed to Penn State, but she won't play softball at the next level. 1-0 count, swing and a miss by Agnew, 1-1. She'll be studying communication science and disorders at Penn State. One count with 2 outs. A ball high, 2-1. Armstrong wants to get out of here without a run coming across the plate. Time called by Agnew. One championship appearance in states for Trinity. Swing and miss by Agnew. Now the count's 2-2.
Needless to say, huge pitch here, already down 7. If you can get out of this inning unscathed, maybe that'd give him Armstrong a bit of a momentum boost.
Bozick at third, Hahn at second, Stedman at first. A 2-2, swing and a miss, a big-time strikeout for Madison Baker. Leaves the bases loaded.
7, Armstrong 0.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 3 left on board. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Trinity still ahead, 7-0. You're watching the 5A WPIAL Softball Championship on the Trib Live High School Sports Network, presented by First National Bank.
Water heater emergencies don't happen at the best times.
Honey, there's no hot water. Mom, the water's freezing.
Get down here quick. At Mr. Water Heater, you'll talk to a real person 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. When the last thing you need to worry about is your hot water tank. And for quality service and better than competitive pricing,
call Mr. Water Heater. Call Mr. Water Heater. Call Mr. Water Heater. Call Mr. Water Heater. Call Mr. Water Heater.
Bottom of the third. Trinity ahead 7-0. Thanks to Randy Gore and crew. Their help with today's softball championships on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Trinity able to get 3 runs off a home run coming from Riley Hoy in the top of the first, and then 4 runs across in the top of the second. Last half inning was the first time they were held off the board today.
In the bottom of the third inning,
as Cassidy Adams will lead off for Armstrong. They've been set down in order to begin this game. 7, 8, 9 coming up for the Riverhawks. First pitch is hit on the ground too short. Suhowski to throw on to first in time for our first out here in the bottom of the third.
Next up, second
Armstrong,
baseman
the
number
last
20,
two
Jordan Klingensmith.
WPIAL championship game appearances, both against North Hills, a 12-2 loss in the 5A championship game and a 6-4 victory last year at Lilly Field. Now the liner up the middle drops in for a hit as Jordan Klingensmith is the first hit recorded for Armstrong with one away.
First hit, first base runner.
7
in a row to start the game. Nice little line shot up the middle for Klingensmith. And Baker's going to hit here. Sprankle was in the order, but with her being replaced, Baker will be the hitter.
The first pitch to Madison Baker is ruled a strike, 0-1. Baker coming in as the pitcher in the top of the second to set down the rest of Trinity, who had got up to a 7-0 lead. A ball 1-1. Trying to get some runs across the board. Their advantage coming into this game, as we said earlier, 27-5 in their favor. Baker gets a foul tip. It's 1-2.
And it just seems like it's getting warmer here as the day goes on.
I mean, I made the choice to have on black shoes, black socks, and black shorts, so I'm dealing with the consequences of my actions. Currently in the sun right now. 1-2. Foul tip into the glove of Reinhardt. That's strike 3. Second strikeout for Taylor Dunn. 2 away.
Back to the top of the order, it's the right fielder, Emma Smirek.
So Dunn eliminates 8 of the 9 with the order as we're back to the top of the order with Smerek. First pitch to her is a strike. She grounded out to short, or excuse me, second rather, to begin the offense for Armstrong today. Klingensmith at first. The 0-1 is low. 1-1. Armstrong's roster features 7 sophomores, 7 freshmen, 6 juniors, and 6 seniors. Smerek, one of the seniors in this lineup that's been here for the good times with Armstrong over the last 3 years. The 1-1 is off the glove of Argo at third and goes into left field for a hit.
Hard shot. That puts 2 runners on.
Klingensmith moves over to second.
Now batting the shortstop,
Ruled that one a hit.
Paul.
So 2 hits for Armstrong. As they're currently with 2 outs, have 2 base runners for Emma Paul. First pitch to Paul is low for a ball, blocked out by Reinhardt, 1-0. Two outs, runners on first and second, and a 1-0 count. 1-0, high as well, 2-0.
Hear the E-Paul chant in the dugout for Armstrong.
Paul, first team 5A Section 2. At the plate, a 2-0 count. Hit on the ground, but right back to Dunn, the pitcher, to throw on. Retires the side.
After 3 complete, it's still Trinity 7.
2
Armstrong
hits,
0.
but no runs, no errors. and 2 left on. So we played 3. Trinity ahead 7-0. You're watching the 5A softball championship on the Trip Live High School Sports Network presented by First National Bank.
Hi, my name's Mark and I am a political science major at Seton Hill University. Initially, I came to Seton Hill for pre-law, but loved my poli-sci classes so much, I made it my focus. Ultimately, my goal is to hold political office and make a positive impact on people's lives. For me, it was the faculty, both in my major and out, that made my Seton Hill experience so incredible.
And we're back as we're at the top of the 4th. Trinity ahead 7-0. Neshannock is here. Their next game up, the 2A championship, the Battle of Lawrence County. Also, our friends from the Lawrence County Sportsnet is here, and want to give a congratulations to James Dotson. We'll say it again during the broadcast as well, but birth of a son, Zeke Joseph Dotson.
And did you know how he got his middle name?
Because of the Indianapolis 500, the winner was Joseph. I forgot the last name.
Newgarden. He was a laugh away from having a middle name Marcus Erickson. But Joseph passed him on the last lap to win.
Oh, James.
He loves Indy. I don't blame him. It's a great. I watch it every year.
Sayowski in 0-1 count. Fielder's choice and scored a single, and she has another one as she hits that in the right field. So Trinity with a base runner once again to begin an inning. Second time in this game, they're still ahead 7-0 as they got a leadoff hit in the first. As Sayowski
running at first base for Trinity, number
comes
11,
out, so
Emma Starr.
Emma Starr will come in as a pinch runner.
Yeah, it might just be to give her a break, with this heat. You get a base hit, give somebody else an opportunity to run the bases, and Sayowski gets to relax in the dugout before having to go back out onto the field. That's a good substitution.
Madison Argo.
Put some speed on a base pass as well, as Trinity wants to keep the pedal to the metal as they got out in front on this 7-0 lead. Currently has 9 hits to their total. As Maddie Argo steps in. Argo hits this to center field. It'll stay in the park as Adams just makes a few paces up and makes the catch.
Just got under it a tad.
Just a bit.
Now batting the
One
right
gone,
fielder,
and now Riley Hoy comes in. Runner on first with 1 out.
Riley, old school, no batting gloves, just goes up there, grabs some dirt to keep her hands from getting too calloused. That's old school.
First pitch. Swing and a miss by Hoy for a strike. Change up by Baker, and really you take a look at the next batter up for Trinity is Miranda Reinhardt. She has no gloves on as well.
Yep.
Everybody needs to get it done in certain ways. You can have gloves, you can have no gloves. The 0-1 is outside, 1-1.
That's why you'll love the dirt field if you're not wearing gloves, because that turf field ain't doing nothing for you. You're just getting some black pellets, that's it.
I'm pretty sure those pellets can help out just a little bit.
I don't know. I think it would be more like make it slip.
1-1 is hit in the air to left field. Back goes Klotz. It's out of here. A home run. My goodness. Trinity continues a 2-run shot, and they now have a 9-0 lead over the defending champions.
Well, Riley Hoy had the big hit in the first inning. She hit a home run to right field. This time deposited it just over the left field fence. And a 2-homer day, a dream day, 5 runs driven in. What a job by the 5-hitter, Riley Hoy.
So now Miranda Reinhardt comes in as Frankel and Baker now give up home runs. First pitch to Reinhardt is a ball, and shocking turn of events here at Lilly Field.
Now, Tyler, you got to think they score another run.
Line drive into left field, a base hit for Reinhardt. Rounding first, heading to second, to play will not be made in time. Sliding in is Reinhardt. She legs out a double.
I was just going to say before that, Tyler, if they get another run, they're up 10-0 going into the bottom of the 4th inning. And if you get through 5 with a 10-run lead, it's over.
9 runs, 11 hits
Yep.
for Trinity to no runs and 3 hits for Armstrong.
2. They have it wrong.
Yeah, they have it wrong up there. I read their board instead of my paper. We have 2. Ours is a little bit more correct.
Well, yeah, there's the only 2 base runners they've had, so.
Yeah. Wonder where they got that extra hit from.
It might be a 2. It just some of the lights might be blown out. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, it's weird looking.
It's certainly, yeah. Looks like we're gonna get a change here. Courtesy runner at second base, number 19. That is Sam Bruno running for the catcher, Miranda Reinhardt. Oh, they're going to re-enter Hannah Sahalski at the next inning. They cleared that up now.
So she'll be back in at short.
Regardless, runner on second with just 1 out. Already 9 runs across Bozek. That's the plate.
First pitch to Bozek. Called strike, 0-1. Three hits, 2 runs across for Trinity in this half inning with 1 gone. Bozek looks at a ball low, 1-1. One is hit in the air to center field. Ranging over into right center is Adams. She makes the catch. Now a tag-up situation, and just making it in there is Sam Bruno. So the move up works. 2 gone. As Bozek flies out to right center.
Next up, VP Finley.
Yeah, that's good base running by Bruno. She immediately knew that ball was going to be caught. Went back to the bag to tag, and with a 9-run lead, you might as well take that gamble with the extra base, and she slid in just before the tag.
Finley Hahn now steps in. 2 for 2 with 2 singles and a run scored. First pitch to her is a strike. Taking a look at it now, every member of the lineup for Trinity has a hit in this game. 0-1 to Hahn is a ball, 1-1.
Yeah, everybody's been on base at least once, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 9 have been on base twice. Sahalski's been on base 3 times.
1-1's outside, 2-1. I think we're surprised at the fervor for Trinity. A very capable team, but putting it together like this is unexpected. 2-1 count, called strike 2-2 inside. Nice work.
Impressive, really has been. From the first batter of the game, Amber Morgan started this thing off with a double.
2-2 is high for a ball. The rise ball not hitting the zone. Counts loaded to full 3-2. Bruno at third, the courtesy runner for Reinhardt. Full count, 2 outs. Already 2 across for Trinity. The 3-2. Big swing and a miss by Hahn.
After 3.5 innings,
She's gone.
Trinity 9, Armstrong
4 strikeouts
0.
for Madison Baker, but still everything rolling for Trinity as they get 2 runs across off 3 hits. No errors and 1 left on. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. 9-0 Trinity, the 5A softball championship on the Trip Live High School Sports Network, presented by First National Bank.
Need new tires in a hurry? SE Tire has your size tire in stock. Install today. Before you hit the open road, see the tire experts at SE Tire. We do tires and we do them right. Before you hit the open road, see the tire experts at Export Tire. We do tires and we do them right. If it has wheels, we have the tires. Export Tire, your commercial tire headquarters.
Bottom of the 4th, Trinity ahead 9-0 over Armstrong. 11 hits, 9 runs for Trinity. On the other side, just 2 in the last half inning for the Riverhawks, the defending champions. As the Trinity crowd in center field, loving it right now. Pirate Parrot giving them some shirts. Fun atmosphere out here. If you're a Hillers fan right now, still fun for Armstrong, but you want to try to get yourselves back into this game. Bella Atherton comes in. First pitch to her is right down 43 for a strike, 0-1. Atherton, one of 3 Riverhawks going to Gannon to play softball. Dunn checks the wristband. From the pendulum, it's the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third, but foul. Counts now 0-2. Not many favorable counts for Armstrong. They've been swinging with more of a want in this game, but when they've gotten into these 2-strike counts, they've come up with a few problems. The pitch from Dunn, the 0-2. Breaking ball misses. 1-2 count.
That's credit to Dunn. She's throwing it in the zone, forcing them to do that. You know, it's not like they're chasing. She's got a 9-run lead. She's going to throw the ball in the strike zone a lot.
And one missing as well, 2-2. And it seems that with her, it's more the off-speed pitches that are trying to get them to entice the swing. Baker's trying that on the other side for Armstrong, but Trinity's seeing through it. The 2-2. Hit in the air to left field. It'll drop in for a hit. Atherton will make it to second, standing up with a double. Cutoff is missed, but it's handled by Dunn. No runs advancing on, so Atherton has a double. Third hit across for Armstrong, and you were right about the scoreboard. As you can see, they moved it over, and that looks more like a 3. So that was a 2. I just couldn't exactly tell it.
I think they got a couple bulbs.
They missed
missing.
a bulb is missing. They got the old school scoreboard. That looks like something at PNC Park in like 2009. Still, we love it here, Lily Field. This is lifted in the left field, going back, and that one's gone. So a 2-run home run, and guess who? It's Jenna Klontz.
Last year she hit the walk-off home run opposite field. This time she turns on that pitch and hits it over the left field fence. And that gives some life to that Armstrong dugout. They're now down 9-2.
So a few sighs of relief from Armstrong trying to get something on the board, but there's still work to be done as they've equaled the fourth inning score 2-2 on the board. In total, 9-2.
I was going to say, the problem is the first two innings, right?
Yeah.
3-0, 4-0.
Jessie Pugh steps in. Her first pitch to her was a ball, 1-0. No one out for Armstrong. 2 runs across off 2 hits, including the 2-run home run. The 1-0, a cha-cha slide out of the way by Pugh at her feet. 2-0 count.
Still nobody out, so Pugh gets a chance to reset here after the 2-run home run.
Phone's getting warm, the 2-0 count. Called strike, 2-1.
I think everything's warm here.
85 degrees, as you can say this, with not a cloud in sight. 2-1 count. Hit on the ground to short. Sohowski whip it. The throw on to first is in time, pretty out. First one gone here in the bottom of the fourth.
Good infield defense this game so far for Trinity. They've got
now batting third baseman Shelby.
6 ground outs. As you mentioned at the top, Dunn, not a strikeout pitcher. She does have 2 in the game, but she's used that good infield defense effectively.
Shelby Cloak is in. Strikeout victim her first time up. Looks at a strike there, 0-1. And yeah, that's one thing with it. The top half of the order for Armstrong, power hitters, this bottom half, they try to get on base a more traditional way, and that'll be just like that in the right field for a hit. Cloak misplayed initially by Hoy, but she manages to get it back into the infield, so a single for Cloak.
Good opposite field approach. Just serves it out into right field.
Much better half inning for Armstrong this time around. 2 runs, now 3 hits is the total so far as Cassidy Adams, the center fielder, steps in. First pitch to her is a ball. 1-0 inside from Taylor Dunn. A little bit more lively dugout for Armstrong now as they're clapping in some rhythm for Cassidy Adams. A 1-0. Just a flare up, and it goes right to the pitcher Dunn in the infield for out number 2. I think that's just what the doctor ordered, right, Jaron?
Yeah, soft contact.
Jordan Klingensmith.
Easy play there for Dunn.
Jordan Klingensmith represents the first hit of the game for Armstrong. As she singled in the bottom of the third. First pitch to her is a strike. 1 strike count. Runners on first. That's Cloak. With 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th. Ready with it, Dunn, the 0-1. Hit right back to Dunn, so 2 soft contacts.
Complete. It's Trinity 9, Armstrong
ends the inning.
2.
2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, 1 left on. Armstrong manages to get a few across. It's 9-2. And this game is presented by First National Bank. They are a proud corporate partner and the official bank of the WPIAL. With approximately 340 office locations across 7 states, FNB provides free financial education and resources to high school students. You can learn more about financial education by visiting our website at www.fnbonlinelearn. That's www.fnb-online.com/learn. FNB member FDIC.
So a little spark there, Tyler, for Armstrong that last half inning. They get a couple of runs across, but still a long road to go.
Well, 1 foot in front of the next starts a journey for Armstrong, and high fives by the end. Outs for Trinity.
Top the 5th inning, it's the pitcher, Taylor Dunn.
Now comes in Taylor Dunn. Sacrifice hit to the base on balls or 2 trips. First pitch to her is a ball outside, 1-0. I'm curious, Jaron. So that first hit for her was a sacrifice hit. Does that count as a 1 for 2, or is there no at-bats recorded?
No, she's no at-bats. Now there is one.
Grounder right up the middle, so that's her first official at-bat. It goes back to the pitcher, Baker, 1-3 for our first out in the top of the 5th.
So I got to give Baker credit.
Back to the top of the order, center fielder.
She's
Amber
come in. She did allow a
Morgan.
2-run home run, but so far she's done a pretty good job in relief. I mean, it was 7-0 when she came in, and outside of that Hoya home run, she's been pretty solid.
Back to the top of the order, it's Amber Morgan. The first pitch to her is a ball. Amber 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored and 2 RBIs to her credit. 1-0 count. Misses outside for a ball, 2-0. Count to Amber Morgan. Hit on the ground up the middle for a base hit.
3 for 4.
That is correct. Amber Morgan 3 for 4 with 2 singles, a double, and 2 RBIs. Also 2 runs
Now
scored.
batting the first baseman, Addison Agnew.
Addie Agnew comes in. 1 for 2, a single. Strikeout victim. Sacrificed Morgan over on a 1-3 to begin the game. Out back on the left side. Third base line, 0-1 for Agnew. Nine runs to 2 in favor of Trinity in this game. Now Morgan lays a bunt down for Baker to pick it up at first. And one more sacrifice for Agnew moves over Morgan to second.
Well, the sacrifice to Suhowski, 2 for 3.
Next up, shortstop Hannah Suhowski.
Been really their best hitter all year, so see if she can come through with 2 outs.
2 singles and a fielder's choice. First pitch to her is outside and low for a ball, 1-0. One-0 count with Morgan at second. Another ball, this time high, 2-0. Suhowski has 2 RBIs to her credit with those 2 singles. 2-0 is hit on the ground to short. Paul Whippet to throw over to first in time to retire the side.
4.5, Trinity 9. Armstrong 2.
1 hit, 1 left on. That'll be all in the top of the 5th for Trinity. They're still ahead 9-2 in the 5A Softball Championship on the Trib Live High School Sports Network presented by First National Bank.
Need new tires in a hurry? SE Tire has your size tire in stock. Install today. Before you hit the open road, see the tire experts at SE Tire. We do tires and we do them right. Before you hit the open road, see the tire experts at Export Tire. We do tires and we do them right. If it has wheels, we have the tires. Export Tire, your commercial tire headquarters.
So you missed the fireworks here as we're back at the 5A championship game. Sauerkraut Saul finally managed to beat that dastardly jalapeno Hannah as she tried to use her purse to hit him again, but he caught it and threw it out in the right field. So
yes,
all types of fun here.
Sauerkraut
Softball championship.
Sauerkraut Saul picked up the win during my game yesterday too. Man, he's on a roll.
I made sure to get the names of the pierogies. I didn't have them the last time. I was like, I haven't been to a Pirates game in forever. I forgot their names.
Yeah, well, we had 3 there yesterday. Our resident Hall of Famer Dawn Rebel, not familiar with the pierogies, called Potato Pete Peppermint Patty. So,
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but that was pretty. That was a pretty good. Got a pretty good laugh out of everybody.
The Hall of Famer Don Rebel.
Leading off for
Tomorrow.
Armstrong in the bottom of the fifth.
Tomorrow at the
Pitcher,
Doubletree
Madison
Green
Pitcher.
Tree. Of course he doesn't know the pierogies' names. Madison Baker lines this one into right field, finds a blooper in that area for a base hit.
That's a good start for Riverhawks. That's just the second time today they've had the leadoff hitter on, and the last time they ended up with a 2-run home run. We're going to have a courtesy runner for the
It'll be McKenna
pitcher.
Poor.
Runner at first base is number 15, Marley Smith.
Actually, correction, they say Marley Smith.
Back to the top of the order.
No.
Yeah,
right
Marley
fielder,
Smith.
Emma Smirek.
I think that's incorrect. They're incorrect.
Yeah, that's 05. That
It's
is
McKenna
Poor.
Poor. Yep.
So
And I talked to Coach Schaefer before the game. He said that would be the pitcher's courtesy runner would be McKenna Poor. So that was, you're right, Tyler. You're right on it.
he's not used to the Indy 500 racing numbers
Yeah.
as Helio Castroneves, and meanwhile, Poor races into second on the stolen base. I learned that from our friend James Dotson. He had a message whenever I seen Poor against Upper St. Clair. I'd never seen 05 as a number.
Yeah. I think Castro Nevis won the Indy 500.
He won it with 06.
06, yeah. And it was a number similar to that.
Smerrick swings and misses.
That is a unique number for a
strikes.
softball player, though.
Yeah, very unique. You typically see 00. That's
Yeah.
it. You never see 05. They have two number 5s if you look at it as a technicality. The 02 is outside, 1 and 2.
Yeah, Emma Paul is on deck. Is wearing 5, so they must have just found a 0 and put it on there.
I wish we would have had this whenever I was younger. I want to wear the number 5 because I love Donovan McNabb, but I couldn't wear it. So I had to handle 7, which wasn't bad. It was Mike Vick, but still. Kids are particular. Smerrick in the 1-2. Hit on the ground to first, backhanded by Agnew, and she'll step on the bag, unassisted to first. Or our first one gone here in the bottom of the 5th.
Runner moves to third.
The Poor speeds over to third, and now her
Next
opposite
up, shortstop,
5 without
Emma
the 0
Paul.
in front of it. Emma Paul will step in.
I like that. So 5 trying to hit 0-5 in.
9-2 is our score. 6 hits for Armstrong, and that's a wild pitch. And now Poor's racing to the plate, trying to slide in for it is Reinhardt, but Poor's in. She scores. It's now 9-3.
Well, you mentioned Indy 500 number. Some good speed there because there's not a lot of room back behind the backstop. Great read, good slide, and a run scored.
So meanwhile, with the wild pitch, 1-0 count.
So, same thing here, reset for Paul.
1-0 is hit in the air to center field. Morgan underneath it will make the catch. That's out number 2.
That was a high fly ball.
That hung up in there. If we were at the Trop, it probably hits a light set somewhere.
Catwalk. Yeah, that was a good job. Morgan didn't have to go too far, but she shielded her eyes from that sun, which is pretty much right in her eyes right now, and made the catch.
That's a tough one for a center fielder, any fielder in general. And now Bella Atherton comes in. She doubled her last time up. She's 1 for 2. First pitch to her is high for a ball, 1-0. I have to also give credit to Atherton for helping out with Baker behind the plate. Not many times Cameron Sprankle has been run off the circle. 1-0 count. Outside, 2-0. Still to come is the battle for Lawrence County, the 2A softball championship game, the Shannock versus Laurel. 2-0 count. Called strike, 2-1. Two-one count. Popped up. Still in play. Handled, but mishandled by Reinhardt. Looked like she had it for a second. I think this little bit of wind that we had just managed to push it forward just a bit. Counts as a foul ball.
Close to the Riverhawks dugout. Maybe some trepidation of running into a post there. That ball landed maybe, 2 feet from the post in front of...
Yeah, a little bit. I'm sure she would have been fine if it was over to the right more, running into a person. This popped out foul over Trinity's dugout, and 3 young men almost were a casualty to a softball. Two-two count. Atherton at the plate. No one on. Run already scored, and she goes up the middle with the grounder, base hit.
And that gives an opportunity for Jenna Klontz to hit with a runner on again, just like she did last time, and she hit a 2-run home run.
And it was Atherton the runner on. Atherton at the moment, no courtesy runner. Someone like Jenna Klontz, who needs that? Coming into this game, 10 home runs, 29 RBIs, and a 409 average, and they'll just give her the intentional walk and not even want to deal with her.
I'm shocked at that. If she hits a 2-run home run, oh well, it's 9-5 now. If the next girl comes up and hits a home run, you just gave them a run.
I think they have some confidence against Jessie Pugh, who's grounded out to the left side, both her attempts, first time up to third, second time to short.
I get it, but at the same time, when you're leading by 6, you don't want to be putting base runners on. I don't know.
As always, like they say in dodgeball, a bold strategy, Cotton. 1-0 counts now for Jessie Pugh. On the 5th, one already across for Armstrong, fouled back by Pugh, 1-1. One of those moments right here where you look at it, where you're trying to make some bones as a coach. Try to strategize the 1-1. And Pugh hits that in the air to center field. And there it is, a 3-run home run for Jessie Pugh. The intentional walk to Klontz puts 2 on with Atherton as well on base, and Pugh puts a shot into right center. And Armstrong now firmly back into this one. It's 9-6.
I still can't believe that. And that could change. That changes this game. They're only 3 runs down. They already have 4 across this inning. Jessie Pugh says intentional walk. Okay, I'm going to smash one over the center field fence. I understand why.
2 ground outs. Sometimes you tempt fate, and that was just what happens sometimes.
Right, and you. Like I said, like to me, like I would never want to add a runner with that big of a lead. You're just, you're asking for something bad to happen, and that's exactly what happened.
Armstrong faithful back into it. It's now 9-6 with Shelby Cloak up. Cloak hits it on the ground to second, and it's off the glove of Bozek and into center field.
That should have been the 3rd out of the inning, but The door is open.
Wide open as the tying run is now
Next up,
on
center
deck.
fielder Cassidy Adams.
Cassidy Adams steps in.
First error on Trinity, by the way.
Boy, a tough one for them with Bozek. Called strike to Cassidy Adams, 0-1.
Well, Tyler, we have intrigue now. It was 9-0. We were sitting there thinking, man, this might be a 5-inning game now. The door's open, and it is a 9-6 game.
You get the controls back to you with a game.
Yeah. Well, you've guided it there, right?
Ball to Adams, 1-1. It's been a tandem effort through this one. Through your first two, it was 7-0.
Yeah.
Currently, through my side of the inning, Armstrong has put 6 up on the board. Trinity 2. It's now 9-6. Adams hits that foul off the third base line.
That was
live by the sword, die by the sword, and head coach Sean Gray will say, hey, it was a good idea at the time. It was just a better offensive play. Adams now looking in, 1-2. Here's the pitch from Dunn. Outside and high, 2-2.
good take by Cassidy Adams. But, man, like I said, this is... We said it a little bit earlier that, hey, you're not going to be able to count this offense out. And here they come.
2-2 count. Grounder eaten up by Dunn. The throw on the first, still in time. Good wherewithal by Taylor Dunn.
5 innings, it's now Trinity 9, Armstrong 6.
But Armstrong manages to get it themselves back into this game. 4 runs, 3 hits, no errors, 1 left on. New ball game here at Cal U. It's now 9-6 Trinity as you're watching the 5A softball championship on the Trip Live High School Sports Network presented by First National Bank.
Excella Health wants to know, how can we help you today? Can we help you find a doctor? Schedule a same-day appointment. Choose just the right service for your health concern? As your healthcare partner, Excella offers hundreds of primary care and specialty doctors, along with outpatient testing, rehab, and nationally recognized heart care, surgery, and orthopedics. To learn more, visit excellahealth.org or call 1-877-771-1234.
And welcome back. We've made it to the 6th inning and a lot of intrigue in that middle 3 for us on the Trip Live High School Sports Network. 3 runs for Trinity in the first, 4 in the second, 2 runs apiece in the 4th inning, then 4 in the bottom of the 5th. I'll turn it back over to Jaron Steele, 9-6
Leading off
Trinity.
for Trinity in the top of the 6th inning. It's
Thank
the
you,
third
Tyler. Great
baseman,
job.
Madison Argo.
It's Maddie Argo leading off. She is 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Here's the pitch. It's high. And you got to give credit, too, like we mentioned earlier, to Madison Bakers coming in relief and righted the ship for Armstrong. She came in. It was 7-0. Now it's 9-6. Just the one mistake as this ball's flared out into left field, and it'll fall for a base hit. Argo with her first hit of the game. Argo with a single, a walk, and a run scored to go along with a fly out and a ground ball to
Now
shortstop.
batting the right fielder, Riley Boyd.
And here's the young lady who's had the best day for Trinity. Riley Hoy, 3-run home run in the first, 2-run home run in the 4th. 5 of the 9 runs driven in. Can she make it a trifecta here? The pitch is outside.
And this is a situation where you're thinking, well, why not go with the intentional walk?
No.
But
Yeah,
you're
no.
back in this game.
No, you're down. It's hard to intentionally walk. You got to just hope that you can get her to chase something. Now, you're not going to give her anything. You're hoping that you don't give her anything, in the sweet spot because she's already hit 2 out. But It's 3-0 now.
Still have to handle her gingerly, as we've seen what she can do. She had a first pitch swinging home run. That's the 3-run home run, then a 1-1 count for the 2-run.
3 balls, no strike, runner on and nobody out, and that pitch is outside for ball 4. So, Tyler, we got a walk and a single this inning to put 2 runners on and a chance for Trinity to strike right back.
Now batting the catcher, Miranda Reinhardt.
Now it's Miranda Reinhardt's turn, a double in her last at-bat, strikeout and a ground out as well. And she takes a healthy cut and comes up empty. The 0-1 is high for ball 1, and a look at first, but no throw from Atherton. Christina Bozek up on deck. There's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bozek 1 for 3 today with a single. Every Hiller has reached base at least once. Most of them have reached base twice. They lead 9-6. And here's the pitch. Fouled off. One-two, swing and a miss for strike 3. And there is 1 down here in the top of the 6th inning.
5th strikeout for Madison Baker, and now with this new game, I think she's more free to pitch in a little bit. She's trying to influence situations in which it's favorable. Now she can go after him a little bit more.
Well, Bozek is up now with 2 runners on and 1 out. She's going to bunt and miss it. Third baseman Shelby Cloak playing in. Ball for a 1-1 count.
Got to look out with this back half of the order for Trinity. They've been able to get some things done out there.
Pop up into shallow right, drifting into foul territory and running to make the catch is Emma Smerick. Runner tags from second and it will be to third base. So Argo moves up. A nice catch in foul territory on the run by Smerick for out number 2.
Next up, DP Finley Hahn.
Here's Finley Hahn. 2 for 3, single. 2 singles, a run scored. A great day for the number 8 hitter. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. It's a strike. Runner's going to take off. And trying to entice a throw was Riley Hoy. No throw, so she just takes the stolen base. She was trying to entice that throw so that runner at third had the opportunity to come home.
Atherton wanted it, then she slowed down, trying to influence it, and Atherton realized the situation and didn't bite.
Pitch is high. 1 ball, 1 strike. So that just puts 2 runners in scoring position for Finley Hahn.
So it's a wise decision because if it gets away into center field, then the run will score, no doubt. Now you're saying do it at the plate.
And a little flare that's going to fall into shallow center. 1 runs in. Here comes another. The play at the plate. Well, there won't be one. Throws up the line. It's a 2-run single for Finley Hahn, and it's 11-6 Trinity.
That's how you bounce back from a big inning with Armstrong. You get runs right back on there. You don't have to go for the fences. You just have to put it in play. Good work by Hahn of putting that into a soft spot of the coverage in the right center.
We're going to get a pinch hitter here for Trinity. Number 15, Emily Hassan, is going to come in to hit for Taylor Dunn.
Pinch hitting for Trinity, number 15, Emily Hassan.
Hassan hits her first attempt today. (11-6) Trinity after that 2-run single by Finley Hahn. 3 hits on the day for her. Strike call.
Done at a pretty successful time at the plate. That sack bunt, she was able to get on board and a base on balls.
Chopper to third base. The throw in plenty of time from Shelby Cloak to Jesse Pugh, and the side is retired.
11.
2 runs come in to score. There were 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 1 left on base. Trinity 11, Armstrong 6. And we'll take this moment to tell you that First National Bank is a proud corporate partner of the official bank of the WPIAL. With approximately 340 locations across 7 states, FNB provides free financial education and resources to high school students. You can learn more about financial education by visiting our website at www.fnbonline.com/learn. FNB, member FDIC. Now the question that comes up now, Tyler, with Armstrong coming back to the plate, is can they continue to add runs on? They scored 2 in the 4th, 4 in the 5th. To get back into it, unfortunately for them, they gave up 2 in the top half of this inning. But they're down to 6 outs, so they're going to have to try to plate a couple here.
Well, you've seen it last year against North Hills. This team is very much capable of coming back. They showed that fire in the bottom of the 5th. They also got a few across in the bottom of the 4th. So it's in their DNA to come back from these situations. It's just taking advantage of these opportunities. It's looking for good pitches, getting in favorable counts, and hoping that they get a few good breaks, like that intentional walk for Klontz that opened up that 3-run home run.
Checked swing, called strike to Jordan Klingensmith. She has a single and a line out on her ledger. The pop-up. Coming in and not being able to make the play is the left fielder, Vinick, and that's going to be a single for Jordan Klingensmith. Didn't get a great break in left field. Suhowski was going out, but she could not find the ball.
Yeah, Suhowski had it over her shoulder, but she was far away from it. That was more at least on her to probably at least, I don't know if they called for it because both were running.
Yeah, they were both emerging towards it, and I don't think either one of them called it. Regardless, it falls in, and now it's Madison Baker's turn. She's down, no balls and 1 strike. But sometimes those little flares can turn into big innings. That's a ball, 1 strike. There's got to be some nerves in that Trinity dugout. They're 6 outs away from their first WPIAL softball title. And standing in their way is one of the best offenses over the last 3 years.
Team that's won 60 wins. They've had a comeback in this championship game last year. Battle tested.
beat Penn Trafford in the 5A championship in dramatic fashion. A foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The Hillers, as I said, trying to get that first one. Armstrong looking for consecutives. A fairly new school that was a merger of Ford City and Katanning, two Armstrong County rivals, became one a few years back. And a ground ball fielded by the first baseman, throw to second for one, on to first. And they say she's off the bag. So it will be a 3-6 put out of Klingensmith and a fielder's choice for Baker.
That was really
felt
close.
I felt like they collided, did they not?
Yeah, that was a collision. I'm wondering where they're saying off the bag. I mean, it seemed for that collision to happen, your leg has to be on it.
We're going to get a visit or a meeting.
Talk between Eric Fellick and Tim Mahoney about that last play.
We can tell you that McKenna Poor will be the courtesy runner, unless this is changed, and I don't think it's going to be.
Coach is talking the home plate about that as well. I mean, that felt like a collision, again, that can only happen if someone is blocking the base. So unless they're saying that she was off the base, denying the space to get into the bag, that's where I get it.
Back to the top of the order, it's the right fielder, Emma Smearick.
So McKenna Poor is now the courtesy runner. Means there's more talk about some changes potentially between Armstrong. So Poor is out there as a courtesy runner.
I think he just had to record that.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what he just wanted to record it. So Poor is at first base. That's it's hard for me to say. I can't really say anything on that.
I could see where maybe she was in the base path where she wasn't actually on the bag, but
it just looked like they collided to me. And
yeah,
if that's
where,
the case,
that's where I'm having that with she was in the base path more than on the bag itself.
Yeah, if she wasn't on the bag, then they have no argument. If she was, then I could see why they'd be upset. Chopper right back to the pitcher. She'll take the easy out at first base. 1-3, and moving up to second is Poor. So Smerrick retired. Emma Paul now with 2 outs.
Next up, shortstop, Emma
And that's
Paul.
smart by Taylor Dunn. Take the sure out. You've got a 5-run lead. Don't be throwing to second and all of a sudden throwing the ball into center field and keeping that inning going.
Yeah, because you don't want to have Jenna Klontz out there.
Yeah.
As the 3 and 4 is up next. So the goal is to get this out right here to have 3 and 4 lead off.
Paul is down, no balls, 1 strike. And Jesse Pugh had a 3-run homer as well in the 5 spot. So check swing, ball 1 on a pitch low. Here's the 1-1. That's outside. 2 balls and a strike. One is lined to deep left, and it is off the wall. The runner's going to score. Paul is into second, standing up with an RBI double. It's 11-7.
I had to wonder if that was going to carry for a second. With Paul's shot in the left field, it had a chance, but it just caught the top part of the base of it.
It just wasn't high enough. That was the only. If it was definitely long enough, she lasered it out there to left field. Now, it's Isabella Atherton with a runner on second, 11-7 as we continue to play this high-scoring 5A championship. Atherton takes inside.
So now the question is, will they intentionally walk Klontz again if they manage to get past this one, if Atherton gets on base?
No, you can't.
Not anymore.
You walk the bases. If you walk the bases loaded, bring the tying run up to the plate, then I don't know what I don't. That,
you have a
it
lot
better
of
not
confidence.
happen.
You have a lot of confidence in your pitcher, and I could believe that from Sean Gray, but also your defense as well, because one false move.
There's no way that you would intentionally walk to put the tying run on base.
I mean, we've seen crazier today.
Nah, yeah, but I mean that would be absurd. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Atherton takes a strike. Especially after the last time you did it, Jesse Pugh had a 3-run home run.
It didn't work, and you tried to bank on having a ground out to the left side of your infielder, maybe to second, and it didn't work out. Puts you in a quandary.
Pop-up into shallow right, coming in, and Hoy makes the catch to retire the side.
6 complete. It's now Trinity
1 run
11,
scores
Armstrong
on 2 hits. And no errors in the inning. There was 1 left on base. On to the 7th we go in the WPIAL Class 5A Softball Championship. Trinity 11, Armstrong 7. Back with more in a moment here on the Trip Live High School Sports Network.
Water heater emergencies don't happen at the best times.
Honey, there's no hot water. Mom, the water's freezing.
Get down here quick.
At Mr. Water Heater, you'll talk to a real person 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. When the last thing you need to worry about is your hot water tank. And for quality service and better than competitive pricing,
Call Mr. Water Heater. Call Mr. Water Heater. Call Mr. Water Heater. Call Mr. Water Heater. Call Mr. Water Heater.
On to the 7th here at Lily Field. Trinity 11, Armstrong 7. So Tyler taking a swig of water. I'll tell you what, my water you can make coffee with right now.
Yeah, right now as well. You can see my other bottle is a little bit misty.
Yeah.
So we're done here.
Yep, we're going to have to go refill after this game for game 2 of our doubleheader, the triple header here at Lily Field. Trinity 3 outs away, but they'd love some insurance, especially the way this thing's gone. It's 11-7. At one point, it was 7-0 Hillers, and then it was 9-0 actually. But 2 runs in the bottom of the 4th, 4 runs in the bottom of the 5th, and a run in the bottom of the 6th have Armstrong within striking distance. It's 11-7, as I said. But Trinity has scored 2 runs in the 4th and
top the 7th inning. Center fielder Amber Morgan.
2 in the 6th since they had that 7-0 lead in the 2nd inning. So we'll see what happens here. It's the top of the order with Amber Morgan leading off. Here's a pitch. It's high. Ball hit to left. Klontz puts it away for out number 1.
So in case you're wondering, next up for Armstrong will be Klontz, the 4-hitter, Pugh, the 3-run home run hitter, and the 6th spot is Shelby Cloak.
They'll be happy to have Klontz is the leadoff hitter, right?
Very much. I think you'd rather it be the third or fourth, but you'll take it.
It is kind of amazing. She was the leadoff hitter in the bottom of the 7th last year, too. Though, of course, that was a tie game. This is a 4-run lead for Trinity. And the first pitch missed for a ball to Addie Agnew, who's been outstanding today. A couple sacrifices and a big 2-run single. She gets hit. She went down to first on a hit by pitch. That draws some boos.
Next up, shortstop Hannah Suhosky.
First hit batter today. And now Hannah Suhosky. 2 for 4. 2 singles, a fielder's choice, and a ground out to short. And she hits this ball out to right. Barely having to move for it is Smerick. She puts it away. And there's 2 down in the 7th. Maddie Argo now. 1 for 3, a walk, a single, 2 runs scored. Pretty good day for
next up, third baseman Madison Argo,
the cleanup hitter. Pitch is upstairs. Riley Hoy would love one more opportunity here. She's already hit 2 home runs today. That ball's hit well to left. Back towards the wall is Klontz, and she makes the catch for the final out.
And to the bottom of the 7th, it's Trinity 11.
No runs, no hits, no
Armstrong
errors,
7.
1 left. Tyler, I'm going to ask you to read our FNB one last time.
Of course. First National Bank is a proud corporate partner and the official bank of the WPIAL. With approximately 340 office locations across 7 states, FNB provides free financial education and resources to high school students. You can learn more about financial education by visiting our website at www.fnb-online.com/learn. FNB, member FDIC.
Thank you, Tyler. I needed a second there.
No, I understand it right now. So, got some plans out there. We got to help our friends out at Trip Standout. We hope you're following them as well for our post-game coverage. You know, picture of the congratulations. You know, the photo and all that stuff. Great people with Standout. Chris Lackner handling that.
Jenna Klontz, Jesse Pugh, Shelby Cloak, the 3-2 up for Armstrong. They need 4 to keep it going.
A reminder, all spectators, please remain off the playing surface at the conclusion of this game. All spectators, please remain off the playing surface.
And here we go. Bottom of the 7th. Trinity fans on their feet. Some Armstrong fans have risen as well. Jenna Klontz takes a ball from Taylor Dunn. Klontz 2-run home run in the 4th. Also an intentional walk and a run scored. 2-run scored, I should say. This ball's popped up on the infield. Waiting for it and catching it is Bozek for the first out. That's a big one to get rid of there if you're Trinity. Get Klontz for the first out. Jesse Pugh's turn. Line drive home run to center field last time up, and they're going to walk her. I don't understand this.
Well, you walk the other one, and she hit the 3-run home run. I guess you're going
Who cares
to attempt it right now.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Who cares if she hits a home run? You're still up by 3 runs.
Shelby Cloak.
What's worse, a solo home run or a 2-run home run? So Pugh's at first. Cloak.
For the record, I don't agree with it either. I'm just trying to rationalize it for the folks at home.
There's nothing. Yeah, I don't. The line drive is caught. That's a double play, and that ends the game. And for the first time
Final score, Trinity 11.
in school history,
Armstrong 7.
the Trinity Hillers are softball champions in the WPIAL. A line-out double play by Addie Agnew to end it. So you intentionally walk a runner at first, you end up with a double play. Who knows? They worked out. And the Hillers are champions. They got off to a 7-0 lead. And they're out there jumping around, spraying water everywhere. What a cool thing to see a team win a championship for the first time. As I mentioned, they were out 7-0 in the second inning. The big hits in those innings, a 3-run home run by Riley Hoy in the top of the first. In the second, it was back-to-back 2-run singles by Addie Agnew and Hannah Sahowski. That made it 7-0, and then a 2-run home run by Riley Hoy in the fourth made it 9-0, and you thought the rout was on. But Armstrong started clawing their way back. Started with a 2-run home run by Jenna Klontz, then a 3-run home run by Jessie Pugh. An RBI double by Emma Paul in the sixth. Cut the lead to 11-7, but that line-out double play ended it. And I said the Hillers are at the top of the mountain for the first time. Player of the game for me today, Riley Hoy. 2 for 3, a 3-run home run, a 2-run home run, 5 of the 11 runs driven in. He also had a walk and 3 runs scored. But there are some other candidates as well. Finley Hahn was 3 for 4, 3 singles, 2 runs driven in, a run scored. Addie Agnew had a 2-run single. So did Hannah Sahowski.
At this time, we'll move ahead with the WPIAL.
And we're going to take it over to the PA announcer for the trophy. Thanks for finding us today. Final score 11-7.
The Armstrong Riverhawks. Number 2, Ali Panchik. Number 3, Isabel Przenica. Number 4, Emma Smirik. Number 5, Emma Paul. Number 05, McKenna Poor. Number 7, Morgan Neal Shuey. Number 8, Jerry Lynn Matson. Number 9, Jessie Pugh. Number 11, Isabel Segola. Number 12, Shelby Cloak. Number 13, Delaney Smith. Number 14, Isabella Atherton. Number 15, Marley Smith. Number 16, Cassidy Adams. Number 17, Taylor Egley. Number 18, Natalie Ziegler. Number 19, Abigail Bauer. Number 20, Jordan Klingensmith. Number 21, Sarah Panchik. Number 23, Rachel Ban. Number 25, Jenna Klotz. Number 26, Madison Baker. Number 27, Cameron Sprankle. Number 28, Khalees Kakamsky. And number 29, Emily Baker. Assistant coaches, Greg Baker, Tim Ban, Mike Klontz, Katie King, Jamie Paul, and Pete Harmon, and head coach Keith Schaefer. Here to present the WPIAL runner-up trophy to the Armstrong Riverhawks is the Parrot. Congratulations, Armstrong, on a great season and best of luck in the PIAA playoffs. Next, your 5A softball champions, the Trinity Hillers. Number 1, Riley Vienick. Number 3, Meredith Ashby. Number 4, Ali Krenzalak. Number 5, Ava Montgomery. Number 6, Charlotte Megan. Number 7, Madison Argo. Number 9, Hannah Stedman. Number 10, Amber Morgan. Number 11, Emma Starr. Number 12, Riley Hoy. Number 13, Remy Seitz. Number 14, Christina Bozick. Number 15, Emily Hassan. Number 16, Finley Hahn. Number 17, Taylor Dunn. Number 18, Alexa Zawacki. Number 19, Samantha Bruno. Number 20, Addison Agnew. Number 21, Miranda Reinhardt. Number 22, Aaliyah Johnson. And number 31, Hannah Suhosky.
You're much easier to work with than North Allegheny.
Assistant coach Stacy McCullough. Mike Marino and Ryan Galoya. Head coach Sean Gray.
As soon as he gets away from North Allegheny, easy.
Here to present the WPIAL Class 5A Championship Trophy to the Trinity Hillers is the Pirate Parrot. Congratulations, Trinity, on the WPIAL Championship, and best of luck in the PIAA playoffs.